For thousands of years, dogs have been man's best friend. We've grown civilizations, empires, and constantly throughout the world, no matter where you are, one thing stays the same, and that is we have dogs, different breeds and such. And although there may not be a huge abundance of playable dog monsters or a dog archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh!, we do have something else. We have a duelist's best friend. None other than Kuriboh. Of course, Kuriboh has been there throughout many shows, different eras, in many shapes and forms, being the absolute best friend and trusty sidekick that all of our main protagonists need. Of course, good old Yugi was able to take down the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and Kaiba when he was #1 in the world, thanks to Kuriboh. But when I thought about trying to make this deck more modernized and make it playable, I thought, well, there's not really that many Kuriboh cards. How the hell am I going to build a deck with this? But maybe it's just me, because I was wrong. But we actually have a ton of different Kuriboh cards, and I think we have enough to make a cohesive and playable strategy that can compete with the best decks. Before we jump into some of the key cards for the deck, if you guys want to see more challenges like this, where I take old nostalgic decks or any deck from the anime and try to make it more meta competitive, then let me know that you enjoy it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. That being said, a lot of you guys are giving great recommendations, so we will get there. It'll take a bit of time. And with that being said, let me show you some of the key cards in the Kuriboh deck. So first up, I'm going to explain these two together. We got the OGs, Kuriboh, and I'm going to count Winged Kuriboh as an OG as well, being almost as old as some of the duelists that probably watch this video. Now, neither of these monsters have any useful effects. They both are used to block damage, which in reality is a very outdated need. Even by old standards, Kuriboh wasn't a particularly good card as far as the meta goes. However, we do still play both copies as the garnets, if you will, engine requirements for other cards that exist. For example, we play Sabatil, the Philosopher's Stone, which says if a Winged Kuriboh is in your grave, you can put half your life points down a polymerization spell or a fusion spell from your deck to your hand. Giving you access to any fusion spell in the game is quite powerful effect that a lot of archetypes kind of wish they'd have. And even though Kuriboh doesn't have any cool fusion spells of its own, we still have Fusion Destiny and cards like Neo's Fusion, which you can play in pretty much any deck. And now that you have search targets, you can get more consistently without having to risk the Anaconda. The power spell that correlates with our regular Kuriboh is none other than Multiply, one you're probably familiar with, which lets you tribute a face-up Kuriboh to special summon as many Kuriboh tokens as possible. It can't be tributed for tribute summon. However, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has progressed a lot since the 20 years the Multiply is played in the show. Nowadays, summoning 5 level 1 dark tokens means links. Yeah, very obviously just link spam. It's important to note that Brothers of Legend introduced a whole suite of new Kuriboh cards that are now implemented in Master Duel. We got Kuriboh, Kuribi, Kuriboh, and Kuriboh. Together with the regular Kuriboh, these turn into either Kuribandit, which I'm not playing, or more importantly, Kuribabylon. So let me slow down, because that's a lot of cards to explain. Let's talk about Kuribabylon first, which is your boss monster, if you will, even though it's really just, again, another tool for link summoning. It gains 300 attack for each Kuriboh you control and in your grave, which, even if you spam a bunch of Kuribohs, won't get that strong. It only uses one of the following effects of Kuribabylon once per turn, and only once that turn. If you have more monsters in your grave than your opponent, you can special summon this card from your hand. And then during your main phase or battle phase, you can return it to the hand, and if you use special 5 monsters, Kuriboh, Kuribi, Kuriboh, Kuribeh, and Kuriboh, your hand enter graveyard in attack position. So this can be used in several different ways. We can obviously just like use it like a soul charge-esque effect to revive 5 monsters from the grave, the same way that Multiply spams out link fodder. And also just summon itself from the hand when we have more cards in grave than our opponent. It's also important to note this card is searchable. We talk about that. Kuriboh is going to be one of the main ways you can access Kuribabylon. It says you contribute Kuriboh, Kuribi, Kuriboh, and Kuribeh. Your hand or field, especially a Kuribabylon for your hand deck or graveyard, which means you can turn your cards in hand into cards in field. It also says when this card or another Kuriboh you control survive battle, especially a monster with 300 attack and 200 defense from your deck, except Kuriboh. So it's going to summon another Kuriboh card. Kuribeh is going to be the similar effect to tribute summon those 5 Kuribohs, special summon from the deck, except it's going to get Kuribandit. It actually adds to hand and then normal summons it, that way Kuribandit will get its end phase effect. However, this is really too slow for modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, so I'm not focusing on this. It also says that you can discard this card to target a Kuriboh and it gains 1500 attack, almost like your Blackwing Kalute. Not very impressive, but is a necessary engine requirement. Kuriboh is also not that impressive. It's also used as a Kuriboh card, and when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard its added Kuriboh from your deck to your hand. So you can kind of like take more damage to block, which again, not really important in modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, so we don't maximize this card either. The last Kuriboh monster here is Kuribi, and when this card or another Kuriboh is destroyed by battle, you can add a spell trap and list Kuriboh in its text. It also has the effect that once determined an opponent's monster declares an attack, while you control another Kuriboh, you can make the attack of all the monsters you control to 0 and then negate that attack. But the important thing here is that when you go second, we can use the Kuriboh and the Kuriboh to attack into opponent's monsters as a way to search. Kuriboh can get Kuriboh to get a spell, or Kuriboh to get a spell. Moving back over to our powerful spell cards, we also got a card called Generation Next. It says if your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can add to your hand or special summon one Elemental Hero monster, Neospatian monster, or Kuriboh monster, with attack less than or equal to the difference in life points. And then for the rest of the turn, you can activate cards or effects with the same name as that card. So you're not going to be able to get any effects of that monster, but it will put a body on the field. And specifically, if you need a specific name, like Winged Kuriboh or Kuriboh for Multiply or for Saboteur Stone, you'll get access to it. And a Link body is still useful. We also got 5-star Twilight, which is another brand new card comboing with our Kuriboh monsters. But if the only monster you control is one level 5 monster, you can tribute it to special summon 5 monsters from your hand, deck, or graveyard that can't be used for a tribute summon. And if you haven't guessed it, the monsters are Kuriboh, 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 Kuribet, and Kuriboh. You can kind of see here how the decks come together as this really powerful Link spam deck. And given that every monster is level 1, it's obvious that we're going to be including the grand old Link Kuriboh. Now banned in the TCG, the card is quite simple. This is just going to let us turn some of our Kuribohs into a Link 1 and let us climb up the Link chain into something a little more meaningful. So alright, those are the key cards of the deck. Let me show you what a comprehensive deck may look like. Alright, so this is what my deck looks like. Now I forgot to mention one of the Kuriboh card here, and that is Kuriboh. It's not super important, but I figured as a card I could summon off of Generation Next, it would give me an effect on the opponent's turn. At the end of the battle phase, you can discard a targeted monster that was destroyed by battle this turn and special summon it. And when an opponent monster declares an attack, you can banish it, target any number of Kuribohs in your grave, and bring them back. So you get to multiply all over your opponents. Some important things I've added. I have added Garbage Ogre as well as Garbage Lord. Now what those do is Garbage Ogre gets a Lord, and Lord can pay 2,000 life points to summon itself. The reason I do this is it accomplishes one of two things. It can lower your life points so that cards like Generation Next are activatable, and also puts a level 5 on field so your 5-star Twilight is usable. Now, if you don't have either of those, it still does act as a Link 1 material without committing a normal summon. I've also elected to play Upstart Goblin even though I'm playing a 60-card deck for the same reason. I've also played the old classic Flute of Summoning Kuriboh, which will special summon from the deck a Kuriboh or a Winged Kuriboh, which again will turn on our Stone or our Multiplies. And the side of the fusion package I want to go for is going to be Fusion Destiny, using Destiny or Malicious and Denier to make more Link fodder after the fact if I need to. Grass Looks Greener should also be pretty good because filling the grave with Kuribohs can be quite strong with cards like Kuriboh, or later if I can resolve Babylon. Persisting going second, I've chosen a more spell-based approach in the same vein that I would for any of the 60-card deck, and Herald the Abyss is one of the different cards I'm including that fit this role. The reason I'm playing Herald the Abyss is similar to Upstart Goblin and the other cards that pay life points, because by lowering my life points, I feel like it'll enable more of my combos, and this will still answer problem cards like Appaloosa. Given this deck's ability to spam level 1s so quickly, I've chosen to play a Curious package with a Medora and a Fairy Tale Snow, which will help me increase my power level for disruptions and for OTK potential. In order to access Curious, we're going to have to go first into Link Kuriboh, then turn one other monster into Relinquished Anima. From there, any of our Fiend Kuribohs, plus a regular Link Kuriboh and a Relinquished Anima, will turn into Curious, no inefficiency required. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm expecting to play with. I think it's quite solid, so it's time to see how it works. So, lost the roll versus Bonte 204. So, Twilight plus Garbage Lord, which is not bad. Mally and Medora are not good. Flute of Summoning Kuriboh is okay. So, I think this will really depend on what they do in terms of our power level. Oh, Despia. 40 card Despia. Am I still getting Puppet Lock 40 cards? I don't know. Fusion Deployment. This is a strong start for their behalf. Artesia plus Alibert is a very strong combo. Only 40 cards. Makes me think, like, do they have all the power needed to kill me? I'm inclined to say no, but we'll see. Branded lost, you know, not a good sign. What do they do here? Yeah, Branded Fusion, sure. I guess that was rather obvious. That's what they already had that, which is crazy. Card is limited. Chaining Cartesia. Why chain? Why chain? I'm not sure. So Guignol, and we'll see here if they're playing Puppet or not shortly, I guess. Ending 2 from deck to Graves. Then I'll make Albion. I'll get Mercurier. Mercurier will check Medora if I try go Medora as a cheeky way to punish Puppet, but yeah, I shouldn't be expecting that to be my answer here. It will now resolve. Ooh, okay, what comes next? They can make Mirror Jade, they can make Sanctifier. I mean, their options are wide open. Banish Alibur and Albaz. Why? Lubellion. Oh, sure. They couldn't make Mirror Jade without banishing Albion on field, which they didn't want to do. That makes sense. Okay, discard a card though. They sent Saranir off of Grand Wignall. Okay, so I'm not getting Puppet locked in theory yet, which is nice. Okay, so yeah, discard Albaz, Royal Albaz. Oh, fancy. And then Saranir sends. So they had Mercurier. Yeah, they had Mercurier. So I know Mercurier and Unknown in hand. I should have almost perfect information. I think this is beatable. We'll see before I get ahead of myself, I guess. But I think we have a chance. What does this Lubellion even input in spell trap cards on, actually? Nothing, right? It just puts Lost. It's already there. Unless they play Regained, which has been pretty unpopular lately. Or do they play Branded Beast, which also not very popular lately. They're just breaks going second and usually considered unnecessary. Mirror Jade, yep, standard. Okay, so yeah, I'm liking our chances, truthfully. Albaz Engrave is annoying because that means if they send Rinbrum off this, it will be live to fuse. And if I kill this and I leave the Rinbrum Engrave, it means that he'll be able to refuse the Mirror Jade, which specifically I want to avoid. That is where Medora is going to be incredibly important, though. So I'd like that not to get negated by Mercurier. See what it is, I guess. There's Branded Beast. Okay. End phase. All right, so we'll see what they set off Albion. Mercurier, Mirror Jade, Branded Beast. The only 3 public invitations. Interrupts right now. And then Albion probably sending Brandon Red. And then we'll play by ear off the top deck. They also have the Cartesia add back Banishment. Oh, I really didn't want to see Banishment. Because Banishment can banish our whole field for some of these Albaz fusions, and I'm not sure what's in their extra deck. Banishment's really annoying. Because if I just normal Medora use the effect, they'll probably just Mercurier it. Guess we'll see what we draw. Oh, Wing Kuriboh is not what I wanted to draw. Alright, well, we're going to start off with Garbage Lord. A2000, which is very unassuming to most people. Next, we can go 5-star Twilight, because they didn't realize this was going to be a threat, but I can tribute this now. Or summon 5 from the deck. Which one is this one? This is the one that crashes. Put it here. It's also a crasher. So, yeah, so I'll put it here. Other ones I'll put over here. Okay. What do I do again? I can tribute. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So let's go Kuriboh into Link Kuriboh. I used one of the one-ofs away. I'm probably going to go Nightmare Phoenix, target. I don't know what I'm even targeting. Branded Beast, probably. Branded Beast. What am I discarding is the question. Probably the Mally. As much as I'd like to discard Medora, probably just better discard Mally. This will give me a draw as well, which could be very helpful. Oh, maybe this eats Mercurier, which is what I want, because then I can normal this and feel pretty safe. Mercurier, perfect. Okay. So negates that effect, but that's fine. That's 1 negate down. Next one is summon the Medora, which is going to be important to get into play. Normal Medora. Vital. Okay, now I'm going to put it in the grave so they can't threaten with Mirror Jade. What am I going to make in its place? Probably a Dark Charmer. Yeah, make Dark Charmers pretty good. And I'm going to threaten to steal something. I threaten to steal. Oh, they're just going to do this here. Okay. Target Albion. Assault Chain. And then Mercury is gone. And I'll target the Albion. The Albaz is important. And I'll target the Tragedy, I guess. I don't want to steal the tragedy though. Let's write in Zeus. No, that's fine. Put those 3 back. So let's see what they do there. Next, I guess. Next, I'm gonna go effect targeting a courier. And then go curious. I'm gonna go curious here, I think. 1, 2, 3. I hope they don't mill the second Destiny hero, but it's okay if I do. Alber's gone, right? Yeah, so Alber's not in grave, so if this leaves the field, it's not a threat. Send Fairy Tale Snow from deck to grave, which will let us keep pushing and threaten out the Mirror Jade. All 3 cards is important. Okay, nothing there was meaningful at all. Like special from the deck now. Just put a body on the field. It's probably pretty good. I'm gonna pick Kuriboh. That way I can crash, get multiply if I need to. I mean phase 2, which I don't expect to need, but I would rather just have access to if need be. Put another card in grave for Snow to banish because I do want to keep a fair bit of cards in my grave. For example, Thrust I'm gonna keep in my grave in case this gets banished by Mirror Jade when I book it, because then I'll get to add back. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't need this, don't need this. I don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. And then probably just this one. Yeah, so that 1 extra card does help. This comes out. Now I can target this. Chain Mirror Jade, we'll see what they banish. They might just banish the Snow. And then if they banish Curious, I add back Thrust. So yeah, okay, cool. Now I add back the Thrust, which is pretty cool. Now I'm thrusting for talents, I'm pretty sure. And they're running out of interrupts, which is important. So yeah, talents here should be pretty good. Do not set it to field. Snow's going to be active again shortly, which is also important. I think I'm going to try kill them here, so I'm not going to save these to crash or for the multiply play I talked about. This will force Branded Beast because they'll lose their dragon. So it's a 2500 beat stick. Okay, so I just want to put cards in grave for Anima probably. Okay, so let's go Anima. Which will also give me attributes in grave, which is important. 3 attributes to pop is plenty. Then let's go for Celine. And spell counters. And if they do anything here, this will revive Snow, so it'll book it. Cool. And I can now bring it back. So I want to book the target, book to set this now. Quartus. So what does this do again? In the main phase, you can change attack of all monsters currently in the field to 0, except level 8 or higher fusion monsters. So that is going to be a problem. How do I force that out? I have to put this in grave and then snow it again. So it's going to start with Mally, I guess. This is actually going to be a problem. Because what do I... If this face-up card leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. Okay, so if I set it, I don't do anything. I'll go IP. No IP. I have enough cards in grave. I should, yeah. And I have time. I gotta go fast, and I'm running low on time. Snow takes a bit of time to resolve. Alright, Snow effect here. So this will set this face down and force it out. I'm gonna leave my links in the grave. This may hurt my grind game a bit, but I'm not expecting to have a grind game anymore. Whew, okay. Effect is set. Which now they can chain access code. And they're gonna chain Queritus. Okay, so it's gonna set. And access code is to pop 2 cards. And then I want beside it. Okay, so I'm gonna go Appaloosa. So I have a Appaloosa here. Trees number 2. No, this is a 3. Yes. Appaloosa. I have enough cards in grave, right? I should. But they have another card left, which is concerning. What card do they have left? Oh, they have a what's it called? I know what it is. I'm gonna target the Appaloosa to go 63. An effect. Pop. Mary Jade's gonna pop in the end phase. So pop this. And then battle phase. Just toggle off so stop wasting time. 63. And then snow. Every single last card I have. What a finisher. Hopefully they have nothing left, because this is literally everything I have. Alright. 5-star Twilight Curious Kuriboh Snow Medora combo. Holy hell. That was insane. Snow, trusty old lad. Finish him. Let's go. That was an awesome game. Okay, so we've lost the roll yet again. 44 card deck. Is it a race perhaps? It could be rescue ace. Our hand here is fine. We'll live with this. Oh, it's Naturia. Oh god. I was about to say if I get Naturia Beast, I have 4 spells, I just lose. But I have droplets, so it's actually not that big of a deal. And they've banned Calamity, so this isn't even that scary. I mean, obviously Sunflower is a good card, but and so is Nap Beast, but both of those are going to be manageable. The thing is, I have no way to pay life points right now, so Generation Next is not live, which is a bit shitty. I'll just play by ear. I have nothing better to do. Special summon from deck, mill 2. Okay, so it is the Runick version, and there's mill 2 spells. That's pretty good. Summon another Camellia from deck. I wonder what the game plan is here. They're gonna just make Nap Beast pass, probably, right? Nap Beast. Cool. Really gonna draw a monster so I can drop it monster. Because if I can't drop it a monster, I can't 1-for-1. If I can't 1-for-1, I have no engine. I do need to be able to play the game in order to win, even if I can deal with an Naturia Beast. Yes, the cricket comes back. Do they just pass here, or what do they do? Another level 5 synchro. They can make a 10. That sounds terrible, but they can do it. Yeah, I can't see what else they have unless they're gonna use Runick spells here. But if they're leading like this, I'm inclined to say just didn't draw Runick spells. Oh, SP. Sure, whatever. Same shit. Wait, is that better than leaving up the Camellia? No, right? Surely not. I don't know. Interesting. All right. Draw. It's a monster, I guess. Sure. All right. Maximum C. Wow. That blows. What are the chances I die, right? It's a Runick deck. I'm going to pass. This is a Runick deck. He hasn't used a Runick spell, but I don't know how much pressure they can put up without using Runicks. And my hand cannot play into Maxi without giving them a ton of draws. Because right now my play involves crashing one of the Curry monsters in to start playing. Cool. Okay. Great. And this also puts me low on life points now. So now I don't have to use my battle phase to crash in order to Generation Next. This is definitely better for me. Damn cockroach. Set another back row. I could have drawn a Runick spell because this kind of locks him out of Runick spells. Draw, upstart, or whatever. We'll cycle that in a second. Never in my life. Or I think I'm going to set a Wing Kuriboh for the actual effect of Wing Kuriboh.
What do you think, Wing Kuriboh?
Never in my life.
I summon Winged Kuriboh in defense mode.
But if they don't have a monster, I can this is probably just fine because like, I'm not gonna use any effects to take an SP at. Can SP even target face downs? It cannot. Yeah, never in my life did I expect this to be relevant. My opponent's probably thinking, what the hell is going on here? Okay, that means I lose a monster for one, but remember, I don't need this in hand anymore because Generation Next is live. So as long as they don't have the third effing maxi, thank you, God, I'll be okay. Stupid cockroach. Stone. Okay, that's live because I have this engrave. Yeah, and I can drop with this. And I'm going to send spell monsters. They can't chain Runick cards either. Send this. Send this. So negate both. Then I have 3 stones engraved. What does it do again? Something stupid, right? Yeah, it gains attack with the monster. Yes, this is something relevant. If they negated stone, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I could still play. Presumably. Okay. They're going to be able to mill every time I use a spell, which is the one annoying thing with this whole interchange. But it's not the end of the world. If they mill like the Naturia Trap, it will get them searches. They already have plenty of Runick spells, so that's not something I really concern myself with. A monster would be nice here. Or more power spells, either or. Okay. I guess. That is... I swear every time I acted upstart, that's the end result. They're choosing not to mill, which is interesting. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't want to mill... Okay, now they're milling. They play Judgment. Yeah, well, surely they would have Judgmented Droplet, so it's not Judgment. Draw a card. Duster. Oh. Yeah, that's very convenient. I will gladly do that. Call by the Grave. Sure. That is so funny. And Sacred Tree, sure. So, are they going to use it? No, they're just going to search. Okay, so it was Tree, not Judgment. And a Runick spell. Alright, so they get to search now. Which is okay. And I have to remember that there's going to be a Sunflower coming. I think I'm going Talon's Draw because I just need a monster. Monster would help me a lot. I just need, like, more engine. Obviously, I don't really want to draw a Destiny monster, but if I do, it's not the end of the world either. Double Destiny monster would blow, but that's so unlikely. Alright, I drew Kuriboh and 1 for 1. Which one is this? This one, a special one from the deck. And we'll go Battle Phase. Effect special from deck. The one that searches, so Kuriboh. Cool. Take 500 damage. Life points are getting a bit low. I have to be a bit careful. This will special summon a Kuriboh. And cool. Special Kuriboh, yes. Would like special Kuriboh. Then we multiply.
Oh no! Not multiply!
Get him, Kuriboh. How's your Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon gonna beat all these Kuribohs? They're infinite! And now I have an actual good use for them. Don't need to play garbage like Detonate. Oh god. Alright. So yeah, this is gonna be dead, but that's fine. Kuriboh, and they can use Mole Cricket now. Yeah, Mole Cricket. Only gonna summon 1 monster though, because they're gonna have the strongest monster until I make a Curious. I don't have a target engrave, which is a bit annoying. Dark Charmer. Special from deck. Okay. I'll chain the Kuriboh here, so I just get the 3 different types up for Curious. Here we go. Camellia and Sunflower. Right. They get the Dumb from deck to grave. Get to search again. 3rd spell, I guess. We can revive with Camellia, right? Okay. These Naturia cards, I forgot how troublesome they were. Target this. Effect. Destroy this. An effect. I don't care about the Nat Beast anymore either, right? I can just kill the Camellia. Infusion Destiny. I'm gonna leave this up, I think. They can mill 2 more cards if they want. They should be running out of resources though in their deck. As this, all 3 Camellia's gone, and the Sunflower's gone. But that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna banish that SP. 1, send 2. The effect, I'm gonna pop itself. And this SP. Effect Engrave, set will come back in their draw phase. Set 1 and set 2. Okay. Okay. Runick Tip is a crazy draw. Wow. This is not the end of the world. They can't attack me though anymore, which is important. Flashing Fire. Okay. Banish Kuriboh off the top. Sure, I still have 1 engrave. That's fine. Flashing Fire to destroy your special. Okay, so you're gonna target DPE, I guess. Force it out. Not try, they will. Yeah, so I'll chain DPE. Your hand is double quick play spell. I actually don't remember. I think it's double quick play spell. Pop both. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. The no battle phase is so important. Because I can summon Link Kuriboh here. And I can droplet away the Link Kuriboh. They can't force the Link Kuriboh out. That 1,100 life points to 10,000, but we are in control of the game. They are pretty much out of resources, so just hold off 1 more synchro push. We should be fine. What the hell? They play Stink Bug? Okay. Stink Bug a tuner? It is a tuner. Blink off or synchro off for Tri-Edge Master. What does it do when it's synchroed for 3? But oh, apply all of them. Destroy a card, draw a card. This makes level 9 synchro. What level 9s they play? I think I have to do this. This would pop a card, draw a card, and become a tuner. I mean, become a tuner doesn't matter, but if they draw a Runick card, they can make Baron, so I think this makes sense. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to get rid of the 1-for-1, actually. I don't know why I got rid of the Kuriboh. That body on field was pressure for them. That was silly. That was a mistake. Level 9 synchro here. They can make Ravenous Crocosaur to draw a card. Nope, that's it. Okay. Cool. Now they just die. Alas, it does not matter. So they can bring back Cricket. They're not going to. Cool. And special summon a bunch from the deck. Get Mally. And there we go. Kuriboh. All right, so we've lost the roll here, which is fine. Our deck is designed to also be able to play going second. Mix of 3 monsters, 2 spells, and traps. This is okay. No Kuriboh spells or traps. So we're going to be relying off of the power of Talents and Herald of the Abyss, which is not the end of the world. I elected not to play a rank 5 because I wasn't happy with the rank 5 selection for Darks. But it is something you consider if you really wanted to combo these together. That being said, I don't think it is majorly important. Now, Wakaushi here is not ideal. Usually this is a card you want to hand trap, not try and break the board through. That being said, this deck has been hit a lot, so it may not be a pure super heavy samurai deck. We'll see what the end combo they're going to do is, and we'll try go from there, I guess. So that's special summons itself, right? So I have access level 5. Is Danglong still legal in this game, or World Chalice Ib? I think both of those might be legal, so let's kind of just wait. I don't really have anything else I can do. Imagine one of those comes down here. Bang long. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this might be an FTK, which would be very unfortunate. Unfortunately, that is sometimes how it goes with board breaker decks. You don't really get the say in what your opponent does. So if they build their deck very greedily, they will get rewarded. Yeah, like that Tsuwani there. That realistically, it's just a brick, right? Like you don't want them to play cards like that, but in this position for them, they are very well set. Okay, they normal summon that. So they still have the pendulum summon. I guess I don't know if I'd rather they did this or they search like the Soul Piercer and did more general super heavy stuff. Xiaofeng, this is gonna be for lights and fires, which I don't care about. Do I play any fires? Do I play Phoenix maybe? I don't remember. I do play Phoenix. It doesn't matter in this matchup. That's the only thing that turns off. I can't Curious Selene actually. Those kind of matter. I can't Snow. Okay, it's like minorly annoying, but I can SP, which is like the most important thing. This is the Pendulum Summon here. Okay, what the fudge is happening? Yeah, did you guys expect that to happen? Because I didn't. What is this deck? This is 40 cards. Imagine if I went first. They'd probably have no non-engine in their deck. This Yang Zing Sword Soul super heavy nonsense deck. So that gets Taye, right? And then this is so dumb. Why do they summon 4 tuners? Because they can't even use this, right? Without synchroning it away. I don't know. They can go Boxia, I guess, and then revive it. But Boxia doesn't do anything. I guess they can go Boxia plus this into Baron, or this plus this into Baron. They have plays. They have plays. It's not like crazy bad, I guess. But this board is not that impressive, considering they opened up Wakaushi into 0 hand traps. Chixiao, okay. Blackout here is more annoying than anything, to be honest, because Herald Abyss and Talents both won't deal with that. And I can't bait it with Phoenix because I can't call fire unless I steal this, which I might Talent steal this. 5-star Twilight would be a great top deck. I can just go Garbage Lord and 5-star Twilight. They're just gonna have a lot of cards in the grave, so this is gonna be kind of hard to summon. Sword Soul Emergence. Oh, am I getting Protos? Oh, that's so lame. All right, well, hopefully they don't call Dark. If they do, they'll make Fire. If they can Fire Player or something. They're gonna make Baron, right? Yes, Baron to floor. Okay. Then they're gonna get Protos probably. Yeah, there's Protos, and they're gonna call it Dark. So why does this have extra attack points? Oh, Tsuwani, right? Tsuwani. So what's my recourse gonna be? Because I can force the Baron, and then this will steal a card. So maybe I can do something. Are they gonna pop? Or are they gonna pop? Oh, why? Wait, why did they do that? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Dark was selected. Okay. Because I have both of these, I actually might have a chance still. Draw for turn, free Babylon. Really not what I needed. I needed to draw not a Dark. But I can steal this, attack over. I have to kill this though. It leaves the Baron in the grave. I mean, on field, which is really bad. Which is why instead it could be this. Because how much do I care about leaving up the scales? He doesn't have anything to Pendulum Summon. Okay, so it's just gonna be. I'm gonna call a Wind. And it's a warrior, right? So I'm gonna call Wind Warrior. They control that. I'm gonna negate. I think draw 2 is too risky, so I'm just going to steal this and then call Wind to blow it up. And then I'm going to... Oh god, leaving this in the field is so bad. Because if he kills a monster by battle, I just... he specials from deck. If I call Wind, he can't summon Taya, at least, off of this. So I'm gonna I have to do this. I think I have to do this. I think this is better than drawing. I really don't, like... love this play, but it's still, I think, the only way I can go about winning this game. So it's called Wind. Wind. Yeah. Kill this shit. And then let's set this. Yeah, I'm just going to set this. Okay, I think that's like the best I could do. Give myself a chance. Gave myself a chance at victory. And for whatever reason, Kuriboh can stop them from killing me, perhaps. Which is like not entirely fake. There's a chance that works. Battle phase. Okay, so they are a special summon from deck, which I really don't like. I do know that that effect is there, but I didn't have a good way around it. They summons a dark monster, right? From deck? Yeah, Vishuda. Okay. Let's see if you can do anything with a Vishuda. You can make Monk and then use Ashina. Depends on what the 2 cards in hand are. Monk of the Tenny. Cool. There's Darks in there. Can this be Protoss? I don't remember. I mean, Dark Charmered. This must first be. It can. I can steal with Dark next turn, which is kind of broken. Calling Light would be nice as well, because then you can't use what's it called, Boxia or Chisao. Let's take it a step at a time. If I draw a power spell, then I'll use the power spell. I'd like to draw like 5-star Twilight, for example, for turn. That'd be nice. Draw Flute, special summon Kuriboh from the deck, or Wing Kuriboh. It means I can go into Curious afterwards, or I can make Anaconda. Either or is actually just fine. So either way, let's start off with this. And this pretty much acts as the same thing in hand, so I'm just going to summon this. How many monsters in their grave? They have 10, so I need 10 monsters in grave to be able to summon this from hand. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'll try, I guess. We'll start off with Dark Charmer. And Calling Light should be pretty good, because again, blocks them out of Boxia and Chisao. And we'll kill this, because this card is annoying. Earth is not terrible, but yeah, that's for sure just this. It's called Lights. They will get to search a tuner. So let's see what they search. They may search Ass Blossom, which I guess if they do, I'm not going to go Curious. But if they get follow-up, then I will think about my next play. Firebeam Gear Gamma. Okay, I just won't use an effect before then. This could also just be an Anaconda angle. Meant to be Anaconda. At which point do I use this, or do I save, or do I use this? I think I'm gonna use this and keep this up. This might be enough pressure. It might be good pressure for the future. Never mind. Never mind. Never had much say in that matter. Okay. So they have Gamma Unknown. Let's go into Anaconda. And then pay 2,000. Hopefully no Valor. I think they would have searched Valor if they played Valor. Dump those, which will be link fodder for next turn. Alright, battle phase. Now I'm going to attack this first. Then I'm going to pop with this. That way I'm going to hit the one skill, because I probably don't play multiple. They probably play multiple Wakashi though, so soft pendulum summoning. Do this before the Gamma's active, of course, and then we'll attack that. Okay, I think we have a viable strategy here. They have Gamma, and you're going to have 2 unknowns. Their follow-up is going to be completely off these top decks. They probably would have done something last turn if they had something. They cannot summon Lights either, so Legia can't be special summoned. They cannot... Oh, they can even use Gamma. Oh, I'm being stupid. Yes, I may as well use this, because he can't even use Gamma. So pop, pop, and then effect. Cool. Yeah, he's probably wondering what happened, but I realized myself. Oh, okay. That's not bad at all, because I can special summon back Kuriboh with Kuribabylon. That being said, will I do that? Probably don't need to. I start off with Mali. I'm probably going to get Gammed here. Probably going to get Gammed. Yeah, so let's start off with Mali. If I make Curious, and they use Gamma to destroy the Curious, then I add back Talents. That's not bad. They can just Gamma this effect that revives Kuriboh. Oh, wait, I can't even use this. I forgot, this one only summons exactly 5. It can't summon up to 5. Target the Mali. put this back. Is this actually just games? No way, it's game, right? Put that back. Normal summon. I only have like 2 Kuribohs engraved, right? I have 3 Kuribohs. 16, 41, 52. Wow, am I really just like 46? No, I can't count. I can't count. Wait. Turn attack for each Kuriboh monster you control and in your grave. Oh, it's base 15. I don't know why I thought it was base 1000. They will have to gamma here. They don't, they just die. Yeah, they have to do it, otherwise they die. I would rather they held it thinking they don't have to, and then I can like do some other stuff. I can make IPSP on their turn. Ooh, they drew driver. Very good news for us. Use that effect. Nope, I do not need to. So battle phase. Attack. Attack. And then 25 to the domes. They're gonna be low on life now. I think the SP here should probably just be enough. I don't think I can do anything else. I think it's just SP. I'll probably bluff a back row though, because I think it's pretty obvious I don't have a hand trap. There's arguments to be made for IP because I can link this away and use this to pop this instead of popping this. But I don't think I'd ever want to send this off for an IP. Okay. Yeah, DPE control. It's a very few cards. This is the Tale's oldest time. Very good position for us. So we don't have a great read on what they have. So we will have to play a little by ear here. I have a lot of dead draws in theory in the deck, right? The super heavy stuff won't do anything. Exactly. Let's go. You've been Kuriboh'd. All right, so that was Kuriboh's in action. I never got to go first a single time. Hopefully, based on seeing me play how I went second, a good idea of how I would have gone first, ending on cards like DPE and IP into SP plus Fairy Tale Snow, meaning Kuriboh's itself wouldn't have been my interrupts, but that's to be expected when Kuriboh's as an archetype has no interrupts. Yeah, and I actually really enjoyed playing this deck. It's a lot of fun, and I could see myself playing it more in the future. I recommend you guys give it a try because it's just really cool. And if you have any suggestions for any improvements you can make, because this is a deck where I feel like you have a lot of options, then just leave your input down below. Anyways, I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.